You two can just stay out here and die if you want to, but not me.
What are you laughing at? You're gonna die.
Mrparka here to review another movie. Probably one of the most cheesy but hilarious films I've ever seen when it comes to horror movies. Sent to me to review, and it was a Cheesy Flicks one, of course. And this one I actually had rented once as a kid, and the VHS cover was absolutely hilarious. Way better than the DVD cover. The VHS cover originally had the main creature on it, and the main creature is absolutely hilarious. And then later I had picked up the VHS at a store 4 years back, and I watched it, and it was hilarious. I can't believe how funny this one is for how cheesy it is. It's The Uninvited. This was made in 1988. If anybody's actually seen this movie, I'm going to tell you what it's about. It's about a killer cat who is poisonous. And not just a normal killer cat, yeah, if there can be such a thing, but a killer cat who escaped from an experimental lab. And what he does is he pukes up a mutant cat that is basically a creepy, deformed puppet ghouly thing that slashes and bites and poisons people if he doesn't already kill them before that. But anyways, this film's got some memorable things about it which you would never expect for this type of film. First and foremost, it has Clu Glugar in it from Return of the Living Dead, and it's got George Kennedy in it, and Alex Cord from Chosen Survivors, and other things like a television show. Wasn't he an Airwolf or something like that? I don't know. But Alex Cord's great in this. Clu Glugar, George Kennedy, they're all fantastic in this. Basically, the film opens up, and if you're not crying within the first 5 minutes from pure laughter, then I don't know what's wrong with you. The cat is basically trying to escape, and it's just your run-in-the-mill looking cat, and these sound effects are coming out of nowhere. It's like, and the cat's clearly not making any sounds. He's hoofing it though, and he ends up killing like 4 or 5 people in the beginning, and it's absolutely hilarious. Meanwhile, this crooked kind of Wall Street guy, Alex Cord and his goons, George Kennedy and Clu Glugar, are basically trying to escape on their yacht. But Alex Cord being the ladies' man, he has invited some young girls who bring along some other people to go with him on the yacht. So anyways, by twist of events, the cat of course gets on the yacht, and all hell breaks loose. Alex Cord is absolutely great in this. He really adds some authenticity to the movie because he is absolutely hilarious, and he's just this smooth-talking asshole business guy, and he does it perfect. He's great in it. George Kennedy is just a prick, and he does great. And Clu Glugar is a very, very nervous, weird type guy, and he does good as well. The supporting cast besides that's also pretty decent. And actually, as a kid, this was rated PG-13 on VHS. And for a PG-13 or PG movie, it had quite a bit of gore. Because when the cat bites, you think spasms, like you get big, and sometimes they explode, they spray. Basically, your blood pumps to ridiculous levels because you're poisoned, and you kind of your veins kind of implode, which is a couple people have some pretty horrific deaths. And not to mind you, this is a goddamn cat doing this, who is poisonous. It's just hilarious throughout the movie, and Alex Cord and George Kennedy and Clu Glugar help it go along, and it's really just funny to see these guys in this movie. You're like, man, these guys needed a paycheck right now. And I actually love the movie. I actually catch myself laughing out loud all the time. And you just gotta see this cat. I'll show you it. Maybe a couple of the gore scenes. But if you love cheesy flicks, this is a must. Late 80s, this is an absolute must. This is one of the cheesiest, most funny movies I've ever seen. OD6666, Ain't the Chosen One, this is for you. Uninvited, man. Killer, poisonous cat. I mean, that's some sick cheese right there. And yeah, there's this scene. This guy feeds the cat, he's real nice to it, and then he gets jumped. And the cat, like, quickly looks at the guys when they get in the truck, and the cat scurries over and jumps in the guy's truck, and he attacks him through the back window. And when the truck rolls down the hill, oh my god, the sound effects this movie makes. The sound effects are priceless. The killer cat is hilarious. The gore is fun. This movie's just really fun. I would recommend it for people that love cheesy flicks or funny flicks, because I really like this one. I laughed a lot, and I always remember this movie from my childhood, and I always remember this movie because it is hilarious. And not to mention the opening credits say, Amazing Movies Presents. I mean, Amazing Movies? Come on. And then it says, a film by. And I was thinking, they're already lying to me. But anyways, The Uninvited. The end scene is absolutely hilarious. I don't know if it really was taking... I believe it was all kind of like a joke at that point while making the movie, because they're just... the way it's going on. The cat keep trying to hop on the boat. It's just absolutely hilarious. I don't want to ruin everything for you, but the cat sitting on a briefcase is probably one of the most hilarious scenes in the movie. Just absolute gold. Anyways, have a good one. Thank you. Bye.
I was just thinking, even though I lost the feeling in my arm, it doesn't seem to affect other parts of my body.
Here, let me take a look at that pukes.
Here, baby. Man. Albert.
We had a deal about crewing this boat, remember?
Sure thing, Mr. Graham. We were just a little hungry.
I don't like you. I don't like punk kids that think the world owes them a living. What that means is despite what duties that the captain has for you, I'm assigning some specific duties right now. You're the cook. You're the busboy and the dishwasher. You're the maid.